the hell are you doing here?
I live here. You look hot.
Randy Gerber hot.
Yeah, Randy Gerber hot.
You're supposed to be at the inn?
There haven't been any official announcements, but we'd sure be happy to see more of Stars Hollow. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things Gilmore Girls needs to do if it comes back.
Do you want to take this inside?
What does that even mean?
We're outside, sir, so we can only take this inside.
Calm down, Kirk.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at plot lines, characters, and classic Stars Hollow dynamics we desperately want to see explored further in the series continuation. Fair warning, there will be spoilers for the original series, as well as Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life.
I didn't know you were coming over.
Number 10, give us a better storyline for Lane.
So tell me, what is going on with you?
Oh, you don't want to know.
While we were happy to see all of our favorite Stars Hollow residents in the Gilmore Girls revival, we were kind of hoping that one particular character wouldn't be living there anymore. We always had high hopes for Rory's best friend Lane, and fans were pretty disappointed to see her following in her mom's footsteps and working at Kim's Antiques.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate your business.
You look exhausted.
It doesn't seem like Hep Alien has taken off, and Zach and Lane's relationship seems to be pretty much where we left it in the original series. In the future, we'd obviously love to see Lane's musical career take off, but at the very least, we'd settle for more personal development and growth.
Lane, this dumb slow song is not helping. Play something happy and uplifting, please.
Number 9, tell us who wrote the letter to Emily. There were a few loose ends left in Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life that we desperately want tied up. One thing that remains a mystery, even after the revival's conclusion, is the identity of the individual who wrote the mean letter to Emily that she brings up in therapy.
And never, ever will I forgive her for that heinous letter she sent on my birthday.
Whoa, what? What letter?
Emily naturally assumes that her daughter was the one behind the harsh words, but Lorelai denies having any knowledge of it. We can only presume that the letter was typed, as Emily would have otherwise been able to recognize the handwriting. Unless we get more Gilmore Girls, all we can do is speculate.
Look, I will cop to the other stuff, okay? The embarrassing you in front of guests, the hiding my relationships, but I won't admit to writing some terrible letter on your birthday because it never happened. It never happened.
Well, I'm saying it did.
Number 8, explore a future for Paris and Doyle.
You are just feeling vulnerable right now. That's what this is. You're going through a divorce. You have your business, the kids.
We were happy to see Paris and Doyle in the revival, and to learn that they'd built a life together since the series ended. But sadly, by the time we catch up with them, they're headed for divorce.
The kids ate, right?
They're eating here.
There's nothing here, Doyle.
So have Clementina take them out.
We got a window into the dysfunction, but not much in the way of closure. So if we do get more episodes, we'd love to see more of them moving forward. Thankfully, since we didn't see them actually finalize the divorce, we can hold out hope for reconciliation. It takes a strong man to keep up with Paris, and we think she may have a hard time finding a better match than Doyle. Number 7, give Logan more character development.
Everybody, I'd like you to meet my girlfriend, Rory.
Such a pleasure, Rory. I'm Nick.
Hi.
And this is Philip.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
In the original series, Logan's story arc involved him standing up to his father and attempting to make it on his own. In the revival, however, it seemed like he'd fallen back into the comfortable pattern of doing exactly what his family expected of him.
Condé Nast, procrastinator supreme. May I?
Help yourself.
Logan is ultimately a very likable character, and so we'd like to see him once again making tough but honest decisions about what he wants for himself in life. Will he really end up marrying that heiress? Fans are also dying to know how the affair between Logan and Rory started in the first place, so maybe throw in a flashback for good measure? Okay, thanks. Number 6, show Rory's book getting published.
Term paper. Look at it.
Rory definitely had some professional setbacks in the revival, which were especially disappointing considering how promising her career seemed at the end of the original series. It seems like while writing may be her forte, she may not exactly be cut out for the modern realities of journalism. Fans love the idea of Rory writing a book about her and Lorelai's life story, however, and would be thrilled if the manuscript was actually picked up by a publishing house. After all the misfortunes she's experienced recently, Rory really needs some validation, and we viewers would love to see her catch a break.
Just one note. Drop the. Just Gilmore Girls. It's cleaner.
Number 5, give us even more Emily.
If it brings you joy, you keep it, and if it doesn't, out it goes. No joy.
Of the three Gilmore Girls, the one with the most satisfying storyline in the revival episodes was most definitely Emily. By the end, she's got a new house, a new job, and she's quit the DAR.
What? I can't spend any more time and energy on artifice and bullshit.
It seems like after having a rough year, Emily is finally moving forward with her new life after Richard's passing. We would happily spend hours watching Emily working as a museum docent or interacting with Berta and her family. Emily made so many strides in a year in the life that we honestly just can't wait to see what she does next. Number 4. Give us more Jess screen time.
Think how dull your life would be without me.
While Jess started off as the show's resident bad boy, he softened over the years. And by the time we saw him in the revival, he was responsible, respectful, and helpful to everyone around him. In the final episode of A Year in the Life, we saw him giving Rory a longing look that was never quite explained, but certainly gave us hope. Before the revival, Jess didn't seem like a viable romantic option for Rory, but things have definitely changed.
Could have been a contender.
You're still a contender.
If we're being completely honest, we can't imagine a much better ending for Rory than for her and Jess to wind up with a Lorelai and Luke type dynamic after her baby is born. Number 3. Get Rory to make a big change.
Who's Paul?
Paul, my boyfriend? Oh, crap, Paul is here.
Why is Paul here?
I invited him for dinner, and I totally forgot. Crap.
No matter what happens next, Rory's big news is a wake-up call that will hopefully force her to turn her life around one way or another. In both the original series and the revival, Rory often displayed a lack of concern for others, as well as a tendency towards some problematic relationship dynamics.
Dean came over to borrow something.
Yeah.
In the revival, Rory wasn't experiencing success in either her career or her personal life. So should we get more Gilmore Girls, fans are really hoping to see Rory take a new, more positive path and live up to the full potential of that young girl we admired in the early seasons of the show. Number 2. Show better communication between Luke and Lorelai.
I slept with Christopher.
Luke and Lorelai have been through many ups and downs over the years, so fans were absolutely thrilled when the revival finally delivered this wedding that was so long in the making. The problem is, despite being ready to commit to each other, there remain some serious unresolved issues in their relationship. The most egregious is their lack of communication and their tendency to lie to one another.
Hey, how was therapy today?
Same old, same old. My mother did most of the talking, as usual.
If we get to see more of their relationship, we want to see them making some progress in this regard. And we definitely want to get a final decision on whether the two of them want to have a baby or not.
Lorelai, why are we here?
Look, I tried to broach the subject of adoption.
I don't want to go to Bangladesh to get a baby. I don't want to go to Woodbury to get a light bulb.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Stars Hollow! Got a hatchet and an axe and a hammer and a knife. Got a red hot poker and a supersonic scythe. Got a dagger and a mallet and a really big rock. Stars Hollow!
I mean, there are moments where I'm looking around and just watching a bunch of people eat dirt, and I think Jonestown definitely started like this.
Well, if they start passing around Kool-Aid, you can always come back.
Still best friends.
Still best friends.
Number 1. Tell us who the father of Rory's baby is.
I'm pregnant.
If there's one burning question that all fans have after watching the revival, it's this. Who is the father of Rory's baby? After making the shocking announcement to Lorelai that she's pregnant, the screen goes black, and viewers were forced to come to their own conclusions. All signs point to Logan being the dad, but Paul is also a contender. And there's that guy in the Wookiee costume. Also, considering the unstable state that Rory's life is in, we also have to wonder whether she'll decide to keep the baby at all. She got pregnant in 2016 after all, and times have changed from when Lorelai got pregnant all those years ago. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.